Welcome to part 71 of Let's Play Video Games when we're too tired to be any kind of remotely good at them. Once more, I forgot what I was going to do in between parts, and I said I would get up there, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to cheat you out of part of the experience. If you were looking for a fishing run, you would have abandoned this long ago. This recording session has been one failure after another. Although, in my defense, the Chuck'em minigame went kind of nicely. Okay, so I also have to have my own momentum going too. Which doesn't help when I'm glitching out and using the standard nozzle physics on the rocket nozzle by switching while spraying. Okay, let's try something like this. No. Oh man, that worked well. Why do you hate me so much, game? I haven't done anything to you. I bought you several years ago. I played you a little bit badly. But I tried, and now I'm finally getting around to beating you 100%. You're angry. Angry at the way I treated you in the past. Being bad at video games. And, let me do simple jumps. This is seriously not hard platforming. If I, like, went to bed for 8 hours and quit recording, I don't know. The rocket nozzle mechanics have always been a bit glitchy, and those stupid mushrooms aren't very good platforms for support. Seriously, that's wonderful. It's really not that far away, but it's just the principle of that thing that's upsetting me. Oh well. It'll all be over soon. Excuse me, what? I wasn't jumping. I understand you arbitrarily lose most of your force if I have the audacity to jump, but still, that's a... Oh, can I just get it from this mushroom? Because if I can, I'm going to have to wonder why my guide specifically told me the least efficient way possible to get it. Wow, that's nice to know. Thank you a lot, Nintendo Power official guide. This is infinitely easier. I don't have to deal with horribly glitched mechanics. Hooray! Off in the abyss, or whatever comes close to it. It would be logical to switch to the hover nozzle, but oops, it's all the way over there. Oh well, the ones in this area probably take you there more easily. Yeah, I guess they do basically just sort of spawn in one direction and fly over and then disappear and respawn. Something to that effect. And if you grab them, they will preemptively fly. Or maybe not. Okay, that's actually, these have a lot simpler mechanics than I assumed. Oh well. Seriously. Seriously. Okay, I can deal with that. That's fine. Fluff Festival coin hunt, one more try. I have such good music for my level. It's very good music. It's not just tribal type beats with a tiny bad song in the background. It's very good music. Very good music. Sure beats Zelda's another right, you haven't listened to Pineapple Village, the song. Screw Katamari, that doesn't have good music. Maybe if one of its levels was Pineapple Village, the song, it might have been heralded as a good song. But no, this is the only good video game music. Everything else is pure garbage. Giant mushrooms, brilliant. Those were played out at all in old Mario games. Everyone loved them and wanted to see their triumphant return in 3D games. This is just such a great level. It's so creative. I mean, a village for one of the species. That would be really hard to make in a level much better than this one. And you couldn't add the primary element to the Sonic game to it or anything. That would make it too easy. You couldn't have like creatively and blue coins. Nah, just stick them inside, blowing up pandas and birds and all kinds of wacky crap. That would work a lot better. Seriously, what kind of a jerk would have you like platforming in the game? A fat one is the kind of jerk. A fat one is the kind of jerk. I mean, you know, I have nothing against fat jerks, but you certainly are one. Which there's nothing wrong with that, but you certainly are one if you don't think this is the raddest level the world has ever seen. Of course, such a very concept is silly to the mind. How could anyone not find this the most fantabulous level they've ever played in a video game? It's like that funky forest from Monkey Kong 64, but not full of sick furries like Donkey Kongs. That game makes me sick. How dare they have unpopular fetishes and need bee animals and it just makes me so upset. But I can't remain upset in such a wonderful level. So great, the variety of shine sprites, the music being as good as any other ones in the game. It really is super level extraordinaire. There's nothing else in the game that even compares to it. No, not the tall hills of Bayanko Hills. Not the fabulous riverside of whatever that second level is pronounced as. Not a beach, which would make sense for an island-themed game. Not a theme park, which would be a creative idea. Not another beach except with ghosts, which would be cool and neat. No, all those ideas are pure garbage. Pure garbage, I say. Not a more likable species home, with a more likable area, and more likable music. No, that's all terrible ideas. Are you just pooping poops out of your mouth and submitting them as ideas because I think that might be what you're doing? And that's not what professional idea havers do. I'm sorry if you thought that's how a professional deal was had, but sadly you are mistaken in that respect. Someone's eventually gonna have to tell you. I'm sorry it had to be me, but at least we got that awkwardness out of the way. No one's gonna be walking up to you in a few years and say, hey, you know that's not how ideas are made, right? They're not made badly, they're made good like Pineapple Village. Now that was a level that went down in history. I'm not a gamer, but I appreciate the literary value of such a wonderful level with wonderful
they know what they're talking about video games. Very, very good website. Very, very good website. See how Mario's clearly above the cloud? Let's just wait this out a minute. Okay, there we go. Okay, I have to say this game had very generous mechanics, letting that count as the cloud because it was pretty far off towards the side. Okay, well, in the next part, we'll get the other secret shine and never come to this